Are you looking for a new movie to watch on Netflix? Because if so, The Interceptor might just be the one for you. So sit back, relax, and let's go talk about it. Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome back to Kick Up Flicks. My name is Chris Dino. Hope you are having a fantastic day today. Interceptor, directed by Matthew Riley, is a good movie that has wonderful talking points in it as well. What this movie is about is an army captain named Captain J. Collins, which is played by Elsa Pataki, and she needs to use all of her military defense in order to defend the remote missile intercept station. Now, this is a top secret station that ends up being attacked by mercenaries. But not only that, she is also kind of going through something as well that she's dealing with, which has to do with sexual harassment as well. And that's what I kind of like about it, because the main character, Captain Collins, is dealing with something personal, and on top of that, she's very much has to face an enemy that knows her through and through and tries to use that information against her. And she's a very strong character and a very strong woman in this movie. And that's what I really do like, because she gets put through a lot. Now, granted, is it some of it extreme? Yes. Is it good that it is extreme? Yes, it is, because it kind of makes you think, oh my goodness, how is she still standing? But yet she is still doing it left and right, because the way I see it, if a man in a movie can do it, a woman in a movie can do it as well, because shit, why not? Now, as far as the characters are concerned, I wasn't so big about the big baddie, who is Alexander Kessel, who is played by Luke Bracey. Now, I did love the actor Luke Bracey and the way he portrayed this character, but I think it was like either the writing or maybe the tone of the character about mid-movie that kind of got me, that made me think, okay, I was a little bit more afraid of you in the beginning than I am now, and I feel like you're just falling apart right now to the point to where if you don't have the control, you just become a big whiny baby. And that's exactly the type of character or boss that he actually was. Now, his follower Beaver Baker, who is played by Aaron Glennon, did a fantastic job by playing that all-American, I want the old school America / racist, potentially racist character. I wasn't too sure in the beginning. Yes, and yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, you're a racist. And then toward the end of the movie, I was sitting there going, I'm not really too sure anymore, because if you are going to add that bit of racism, I think you should kind of stick to it, though it might feel like it's not worthy. It's kind of more relatable in that aspect, but I understand that wasn't the point of the movie. Either way, it was in there and then kind of taken out in a way, but that character really did make you feel uncomfortable. And to see the action scenes throughout the whole entire movie was actually really good and kind of relieving, because when there wasn't a lot of action, the movie kind of went flat in a way, though it was still moving with information. It was just kind of like, okay, what am I getting out of it, is the question you might be asking yourself at some point in time during the movie. But either way, I love the action scenes and the CGI that they added to it. I thought it was really fun to see. But the main reason why I like this movie is because of its talking point of what happens when you report something in the military when it comes to sexual harassment. How does the investigation go if you do get found that you were sexually assaulted and then the other person does get prosecuted? Do you get hated upon? What happens at that point in time? I mean, in this film, it really did show that she got screwed in a lot of ways, but at the end, it paid off for her in the end. But at the same time, she had to go through so much in order to be seen. And I think that is like the big question of this movie is, what do people, or specifically women in this aspect, have to go through in order to be noticed that something is wrong, or something does go awry and they keep getting screwed over? How do you correct these mistakes, especially in the military? And I kind of like this talking point for everybody to kind of bring up. And I know in this movie, it's a little bit on the more eccentric side, but sometimes you need to go to the eccentric side in order to bring reality to it. So if you've seen this movie or have any interest in this movie, please let me know down in the comments. And surprised, by the way, that Chris Hemsworth is in this movie. I'm not going to tell exactly where, but I was very much surprised that he did this movie. I didn't even know he was in it, and up until he just like, boom, there he was. And I was like, oh my goodness, what is this, a cameo? Like, where were you this whole entire movie? But at the same time, it's not his movie. He's not like playing Thor or anything. But till then, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to click that bell notification for every time I post something. You won't miss anything. And most importantly, don't forget to kick up and not down. I'll see you the next time I post. Peace.